Excited to welcome Angie Craig, veteran Tax March speaker, back here to the Capitol. Formerly head of HR for a Minnesota-based global healthcare company, Angie has the experience to fix what needs to be fixed. She lives in Eagan with her wife and 4 boys, and with your help, she'll be entering public service as Congresswoman for MN-02 in the fall. Let's hear it for Angie Craig!
It is such a privilege and honor to be back here with you today. I am absolutely overwhelmed at the number of people throughout this country, throughout this state, and throughout my congressional district who have stood up to fight over the last 19 or 20 months. My name is Angie Craig, and I'm the woman who's going to make Jason Lewis a one-term congressman. Now, many of you know my personal story. I grew up in a mobile home park with a single mom. My grandmother moved 3 doors down and got up every single day and dipped heels in glue in a shoe factory so that my family could survive. My mom went back to college. It took her 9.5 years inside of junior colleges and community colleges to get her college degree and become a teacher. I was living in a mobile home park in the 1980s, the last time we tried trickle-down economics in this country. And I can tell you this, none of it trickled down to my family. This tax bill is one of the worst pieces of legislation we have passed in this country. It is going to light an absolute flame to income inequality in this nation. Now, I know what it's like to have to fight. I worked 2 jobs to put myself through college, and let me tell you the biggest fight of my life. The biggest fight of my life was 20 years ago when my son Josh was adopted. See, another state that thought that maybe I shouldn't be a mother because my son Josh had 2 moms. That was the biggest fight of my life, to wake up every single day for 3 years and not know if the son that I was raising would be there to put to bed that night. Well, let me tell you this. We know how to fight in this country because a lot of us have had to fight. And it shouldn't matter how much money you're born into. It shouldn't matter who you worship, who you love, the color of your skin. This country should be available to all of us. And when I am a member of Congress in 2019, you better bet I'm going to vote for real tax reform. Reform that helps the working class and middle class in this country again. Not the 83% of the value and benefit that goes to large corporations. See, I worked for one of those companies. I worked for a big company. Let me tell you what they're doing with it, because I know the game. I said it. I said what big companies are going to do when you pass this tax bill, they're going to buy back their shares. They're going to give it to their dividend holders. They're going to boost their earnings, and that's going to make the 1% richer. Guess what's happening in this country right now? Wages are not going up, but you better bet gas cost is. See, this administration, they are not looking out for us in this country. They are looking out for their special interest in this nation. They have the best Congress money can buy. I have raised over $1 million as of last quarter in my campaign. Not a single dollar has come from corporate PACs. It is coming from people like you and me. It's coming from those of us who come up to me. There's a woman who gave me $20 every single month. It's the only $20 she can afford to give away. The only way we take back this country in 2018 is by showing up, by fighting hard. And when we get there, we have got to stand up for working class people in this country again. So thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and thank you for all that you're going to do to fight between now and November. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to. I'm good, I'm good.
Got something to say that might cause you pain. If we catch you talking to the Russian boy again, gonna let you down and leave you flat. Because we told you before, oh, you can't do that. This is the second time we caught you talking to him. Do we have to tell you one more time? We think it's a sin. We're gonna let you down and leave you flat. Because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. Everybody sing the evidence of your
Hi, Wally.
So what do you think of Maxine Waters' policy of harassment of Trump employees? Have any comment on that?
Thank you so much.
Think that's a good thing to just shout them out of restaurants and gas stations?
There's not a lot of people.
Is that a good idea?
No, I love this, so I appreciate you.
No comment on that?
All right. Tracks around the people.
So love to come back.
Okay,
and have this
we're thrilled
conversation with
to have
you.
Tamara Devon Ramirez joining us today. She's an attorney practicing legal and social justice in a bilingual, bicultural environment for her clients. Originally from Puerto Rico,
So you're not going to condemn Maxine Waters' statement to harass Trump employees at all?
For immigrants, we're particularly
No comment on that?
grateful to have her here with us. Please welcome.
Okay, so I take it you support harassing Trump employees. Okay. Good to know. All right, well, you just heard it. She'd ignored me. She wouldn't condemn it. So, there you have it.